Hi, this is Rob from Easy Marketer. In this video, I'm going to teach you step by step how to import a share code. The whole idea of a share code is that you can have people in your team where you can go and create a website or a landing page or a blog and then share the code for that website or landing page or blog with your team, and they simply import it into their Easy Marketer to save them having to go and build the website. It's a really cool feature and something that most people in network marketing absolutely love, or any type of business that has a form of team building in it. Now, the first thing you need to do is that you have to make sure that you've already created an email address. And the reason being is that if you import a share code that has an opt-in list in it, it's generally going to have an autoresponder, and that autoresponder is an automated email that gets sent out to people that opt into your list. So we have to create an email address to send that email from. So we go in here to our dashboard and go to Hosting and Emails. Click on that. Okay, now down here we can see all the different domains that I have in my account. If your account is a new account, you've probably just got the one domain in there for now, but you can add more and more. You can add unlimited domains and use Easy Marketer for each of those domains. So if we go down here, we can see, what have I got? I think I've got about 20 domains in here, so I can build websites, landing pages, blogs for all of these. So I'm going to use this one today, EasyM Demo Domain. Now on the far right hand side, you will see two icons. The first one is the Easy panel, and the second one is the Control panel, or as we call, the Complicated panel. Now please do not click on the C panel. Do not do anything in the C panel. Even if you are experienced with using the C panel, do not create your email addresses in the C panel, or they will not be linked in with the Easy Marketer program. You have to create your emails within the actual Easy panel. So you might be wondering, well, why do we even have Control panel there? Well, that's for other web developers that are using other programs in addition to Easy Marketer. So we click on the first icon here. Now in here is where we create an email address. You can create unlimited email addresses. We can see here that I actually have 5 email addresses already here. So I'm going to go and create a new one now. Create new email address. I'm going to call that test123, password. Okay, that's a strong password. If it's not green and not strong, it will not create the email address for you. Now we hit submit, and that's now set up that email address for you. Just waiting for it to do its magic. There we go. So if we go here, no, I don't want to save this. There's test123. In the other video, there's a second video, or actually the first video, that's a copy of a training webinar that we did that goes into a lot of more detail. Right, it goes into details about how to manage your emails and so on. I'm not going to do that today. Today I want this to be a quicker email to show you how to import your share codes. So we have our test123 now. That's the one I'm going to use. So now we go back to the dashboard. Close this pop-up. You'll always get a pop-up that will show you all the latest enhancements to the program. If you don't want the pop-up to appear anymore, click over here, this box, I've noticed. Thank you for sharing the updates. So now we go to our websites. Okay, so this now lists all the different websites that I have created. You can create unlimited websites or landing pages. We either create a new website, but what we're going to do today is we're going to import a website. So if one of your team leaders has given you a share code, it'll look something like these down here. All you need is the number. You don't need the letters at the front, although if you have been given those letters, it'll work by using those as well, but just put the numbers in there. So if you've got a series of different websites, well then you can just create them all, or actually import them all in here. Now there's 2 different types that we can import. One is a website that does not have an opt-in page. Now here is an example of one that does not have an opt-in page, so I'm just going to use this share code to show you what happens. So we import, enter the share code, and that's setting that up for us. So there it is there. That's set up here at the top. So that is now done. We can now go and click on this pencil and go and edit the website. I'm going to delete that one now because I want to show you next about importing a website or a landing page that has an opt-in form, because that is totally different. So what we do here is that we have this website has an opt-in form. So I'm going to import that code. So we go over here to import, enter the code. Now watch what happens this time. Okay, this time it's going to ask you about a contact list. And the reason being is that if a web page or a landing page has an opt-in form on there, well, where does that information go to? If somebody opts into your website or landing page and enters their details in there, it has to be stored somewhere. So that's actually stored in our contact manager. We have other videos that will teach you how to operate your contact manager. So the contact list name. So we're saying here, do you want to use an existing contact list? If you've already created contact lists in your contact manager, you might want to select yes, and you might want to select a contact list that you've already created. In this case, I'm going to say no, because I want to create a new one. So I'm going to call this one video test. Okay, and send from name, I'm going to send the email from me, so it'll be Rob Wilson. Now that'll be the name that'll be on the email, that if there are autoresponders in that contact list that get sent out automatically when someone subscribes to your list. All right, it will then come from the name that you enter in here. Now this is why we had to create an email address at first, because we need to choose what email address we want to send it from. So if I click on that, it will actually list all the different email addresses that I have. Okay, you can create unlimited email addresses. The one I just set up was test123@EasyMDemo, so I'm going to select that. All right, just ignore the tag section here. This is a little bit more advanced, but just leave it as it is and it'll all be fine. There are other videos that teach you all about tags. Now I'm going to click on import. Now this time, not only is it importing the website, it's actually setting up the contact list. And if the person that gave you the share code had created autoresponders for that contact list, it's going to then go and import all of the autoresponders and everything in there for you. So that's done now. Here it is. It's all set up. So I can now go in here and click on the pencil to go and edit that website. So let's just go and have a look at that briefly. If you look at the other video on importing share codes, the one that I mentioned before that has that's a recording of a webinar, that goes into a lot more detail about how to go and edit your website. So if we scroll down here, this is welcome to our Teams training website. So the team that you're part of for your networking opportunity or your affiliate opportunity, one of your leaders upline from you might have created a training website and has given you that code. So this is a generic one here because that would have a business's name in here. So welcome to our Teams training website. You will find everything on this site to help you grow your whatever business. What to do now? New member registration. Enter your details below to automatically go into our team contact list so we can keep you updated on all of the latest news. So this is why we had to have the email set up in there, because this landing page actually has a opt-in form in there. So here it's asking for email address, first name, last name, and the partner ID. Step 2, watch our product training videos. So here's some training videos. Of course, you're going to have text in here that's going to describe what the videos are on. Step 3, watch our business building training videos. So this might give you a few ideas of some landing pages that you might want to create for your team. Okay, how-to videos on the business. Awesome, you're now on your way to earning an incredible residual income. Now, most of the times people like to have their photo in here and their contact details. So anywhere that there's text, you just go and type on the top of it. So we go and highlight this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I don't want that to be blue, so what I can do here is go and change the color of that. Make it go here. I don't want that to be bold. Okay, so you can just go and use the editor to go and adjust any of the text, change any of the colors and so forth in there. Over here on the picture, click on the picture. Okay, I'm going to upload my photo. There it is. Come down here to apply changes. It's uploading that now. While that's uploading, the other video that we have goes into a lot more detail about how to change everything on your website. So I strongly suggest that you go through that one as well. There's a disclaimer on the bottom. You can change anything in here. So anywhere that there's text, anything on the page, you'll be able to go and change. You can then go and preview it if you wish, or you can go and save it. So I'm going to save this. Okay, I've saved that now. Now, here we can see the website link. There isn't a website link there because I have not uploaded that website yet. So now I want to upload it. So I'll just go over here to this icon, click on upload. I choose the domain that I wish to use. So these are the 20 odd domains that I have here. So if I wanted it on here and go Rob's Team, okay, upload that. What it's doing now is it's actually going into your control panel. It's putting all the files in there. It's setting up all the FTP, all the file transfer protocol, all of the complicated stuff that all web developers normally do. All right, well, we don't have to worry about any of that because EasyMarketer does it all for you. Okay, we have easynetworker.com/Rob's Team. So let's have a look at the site. Okay, here we go. Let's scroll down, see the changes that I've made to it. So the changes were down here. There's my photo in here, and here's the phone number that I changed on there. So that's how quick and easy it is to go and import a share code and set up your website with EasyMarketer.